guys, what's up? This is Emmaleighkate, and I am here bringing you guys my review on The Walking Dead by Telltale Games. Now, this is the first game up in a 30 games in 30-day challenge, which you guys will hear about more tomorrow if you guys decide to tune into my video, which I'm hoping that you will. But I did this series to kind of kickstart my blog back up, which I've taken some time off of. I kind of updated everything and got things back together, but I am back, and I hope you guys decide to check it out tomorrow. But you guys are watching the trailer right now, and The Walking Dead is a comic-style video game. As you can see, the graphics aren't like crazy new, but it is based on Robert Kirkman's The Walking Dead comic book series. Now, this game is not a just straight co-op campaign or single-player campaign. I just squeaked. Nice. But the game is broken down into 5 episodes, and each have their own specific release date, ranging from episode 1, which came out, I think, of like April of last year, to November. But the DLC, called 400 Days, released this month. So I definitely suggest checking that out if you have played through the game, because I've only heard amazing things about it. But to dive into the story a little bit, I heard terrible things about this game, and all I have to say is that I completely disagree. So that's what stemmed me doing this review today, and the game kind of tugged at my heartstrings a little bit, almost as much as The Last of Us, though I played this before that. But in my opinion, it tests different personalities and morals of those that are playing based on the decisions that you have to make and whatnot. But the cool thing is that at the end of every episode, or I mean, it's obviously called an episode, but at the end of each part of the campaign, it shows what percentage of players chose what option. So I thought that was pretty cool, because you can kind of compare your choices to other people's. Now, obviously, like I just said, you can kind of choose your destiny per se, but the main storyline almost never changes. Your outcome and allies and enemies are based on your conversations held with other main characters. So what you just saw, the trailer is very deceiving in my opinion, and makes the game look almost boring, which is totally not the case, like I said before. Now, throughout the storyline, the reason that I said that it tugs with your heart is the fact that you are instantly drawn to some character, as you see here. And it pretty much happens in every emotional storyline in a game, but something always happens to the characters that you find yourself like most fond of or most attached to. So that drives me absolutely crazy when playing a game. I can't stand losing people that I love. But moving on, this game has absolutely no multiplayer, if you're looking for something that you can play with your friends, this is not the game for you. And now each episode takes anywhere from, I think it was like an hour to 2 hours, just kind of depending on how much time you spend exploring the area, or, you know, if you have trouble with the missions. There were some that took me like 2.5 hours. Yeah, I was rough. I cheated a couple times. I won't lie. But this was a game that you can 100% your achievements purely based off playing the campaign. There is nothing extra. So as you're playing through the campaign and you're playing through the episodes and doing different parts, you're gaining achievements. I think it's like 4 or 5 per episode. So it's an easy achievement game if you guys are just looking to kind of achievement whore your way through things. Now, The Walking Dead won numerous awards for Game of the Year and other stuff, which proves, in my mind, that it's a campaign to go down among other campaigns. So this is something that you will absolutely not be disappointed in at all. Now, pretty much what happens in all of these reviews, which I've started to do differently, is I'm kind of breaking down my rating. I'm going to rate replayability, overall storyline, DLC or multiplayer, and an overall game rating out of 5 stars. And you guys will kind of see it here, even though I'm talking about it now. You guys will see in a little bit how I broke it down, just in case you're not really listening to me. But for replayability, I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars, simply because it's not a game that you would ever play again. There are no other options. You can't choose your character that you play as. It's just kind of like a one-shot thing. You play it and you're done. The overall storyline, in my eyes, got a 4 out of 5 because, like I said, it tugged with my heartstrings, fell in love with the characters. It was very realistic. It's just a game that I thoroughly enjoyed. It was written very well. Now, I didn't read the comic book, so I'm not really sure how well it stuck to that, but whatever. DLC, 3 out of 5 in my opinion. Haven't really heard anything else coming out besides the 400 days. And the overall game rating, 4 out of 5. So I suggest go and picking up The Walking Dead by Telltale Games. Don't get it confused with the others. and that is all. So be sure to check out my 30 games in 30-day challenge video that comes out tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, sub, comment, and fave.